In the old days, man tried to catch a glimpse of the future in the strangest of ways. They locked themselves in dark rooms, not partaking of food or drink. At the stroke of midnight, they ventured out into the night through the dark woods, where strange creatures roamed. To see if they would be wealthy, to see if they would be happy, to see if they would live, to see if they would be loved. Spoopy season is upon us, and therefore we shall play some scary games. I asked you guys if you recommended something that's not too scary, because I don't do scary games in particular, but something that's a little bit more spoopy, and this one was suggested to me, Year Walk, and I thought it would look so good. It really does look a little Swedish, which is awesome. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. There's a path leading... When there is a path leading north, press W or up arrow key to cross it. Okay, but... Oh, there. We shop at the tree. But what? Okay. Oh, hi. Looks like the devil. Do we need a code? Yeah, alright. A hole? But what are we doing? Maybe there'll be something there later? I don't know. Oh, hi. Can't do anything there. Am I supposed to be able to do... Hi? Something. I can't... I mean, I can click to my heart's content, but nothing is happening. So far! Not very spoopy. They did get the sound of snow under your shoes right, though. Dalahäst. Det här this one is like a Christmas Christmas good. So what do you want? I would say like that, but no. Oh. Oh gosh, hi. There you are. I've been waiting for you all day. Dude, I get ya. I was going around in the forest doing stupid shit. Hi. You should not go outside without a hat on a cold day like this. You'll freeze your ears off. And I am quite fond of the person those ears belongs to. I know a dude who cut off his one ear for his loved one. Do you have a hat? Do you want to give me a hat? Did anyone see you come here? Oh. Where is this going? Now you're being silly, you know that I'm not ashamed of you. It's not that. I like you very much. But you and I come from different worlds. Is she a banshee? Should I brought my silver sword? He is waiting for my answer. I said I'd give it to him next year. And this is the last day of this year. They're being unfair. This is any easier for me. I don't like it when you're like this. Calm down. Year walking? I hope you are joking. You do remember what happened to my cousin, don't you? No. Yeah, no. Promise me you won't do anything foolish. We're not supposed to know what happens in the future. You should hurry home to your cottage and get some rest. It's getting dark soon. Hurry home to your cottage. You should probably go. You really should hurry home now. It's getting dark soon. Hurry home to your cottage. Okay, I guess bye. I mean, what? I could just live here. I'm not picky. So, okay, so that was our little fling, I suppose. Right? I don't know my way home. We can do it. You know, I believe in me. I believe. I can do it. I probably can't, but it's gonna be fine. And there you have to go up. And then you have to go like that. And then you have to go... Hi. You have to go like that. There. Oh, the slow... It's because we don't have a hat. Now we're dizzy. You know? Snow does that to you. Snow does that to you, you know? So we had a fling with someone for a full year, and now she have a suitor, right? Do we... Oh, that. Whoa, what? Excuse me? What are we doing? I mean, what? I thought we had to do like a game of memory or something, but no. Oh, we're spelling out year walk. Oh my god. There. Here. We're missing a little one. There. And there, and there, and there. So we're finding our spiritual self, future person. Not very Swedish anymore. But this looks Swedish. Red little cottage in the wood. I do love myself some good flickering. Yes. Hello, spoopy box. Why is it there? Why are we going? Do we want to go back to her? What's... I mean... Hi. Bye. That's a potato seller. Potatiskällare, we call them. I mean... Bird and a bird foot. Cool. Why is it green? Are we on a year one? The ghost and the... Oh my god. Okay, wait. I'm taking out... my trusted pen and paper. How the hell do you draw a bird? Something with a beak and... and wings. And that one had a crow. And then we have Ghost Girl. 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 With the C thing. Okay. Oh wait, I can't have it on my lap. Oh yeah. Goat thing. Ah, yes. That's the one we need. Oh no, not twig, mommy. Okay, bye. She's folded into the forest. Alright. We can do it. Also, that looks like Satan. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The fuck? I don't think we're in Kansas. No, God. I don't like it. Spin it. Spin. Oh. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. She's just doing left, right, left, right, left, right. No, it's not the right. Right. Left. Left. I mean... She turned into a woman. Mazel tov. Okay, so left, right, left, right, 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 left, left. Is she referring to the little dudes? Do you want to go again? Look, she's clean. It's perfect. You stay in the shitter, okay? God damn, girl. Nasty. Get yourself some rags. Fuck's sake. Alright, what? Did this stone try to escape the other stone? Oh god. You have a stone case. You have a stone case, people. Oh! A rune! BSPVOE. Yeah, these are not... Okay. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay, so we're trying to find the pattern. Fucking cool. Alright. No, there's nothing over there. Let's go back to the shitter. Hello! I have a tail on my little marker. That's to the Devil's Gate. I guess we'll go there. Hello, Devil. Nothing more there? Alright. And we can't go there. Can't go there, but let's see what's over here. Big fat nothing? Alright. Wait, what? Okay. What? I was expecting her to be in our dreams. Maybe she went home to get a hat. She didn't have a fucking hat on either. Was all smug about it too. That's a little house. Is that our little house? I don't know. Because we're on a year walk. And we're on a year walk. You never know where you're gonna end up. There we go. Fetus with a fork. Great. How the hell? Draw faking baby. That's not how I draw. You know, it sort of looks like those. I don't know if you have them in other countries, but we sure as hell have them here. Like you buy a little baby painting, and it's supposed to be all artsy, but it just looks like this, and they're all looking the same, and it's just with a name, and then you pay a lot of money for it. I never understood it, but I guess I don't understand art. Well, there you are. The rune. The rune. It's what do we call that? We call it the solution. Alright. I didn't know I'd need a pen and paper for this one. That's freaking great. Well, that's a road to nothingness. Let's go. Oh. Ah, it's a bloody house. Oh, donkey. Okay. So we have We have a typical Swedish thing called dalahäst. And it's one of those things that tourists tend to buy when they come here. But this icon reminds me of it. Dalahäst. I do not remember where we found the runestone. It's gonna be fine. You're in safe hands. We're on a year walk. It can't be fine. We might be walking for a year. Someone said this game is like 2 hours or something. It's gonna be 4 if you're watching this. Did we go through the devil port? I don't know. I think so. And then... And maybe we did go through Devil Doll. Was it here? No, that's just the escapee stone. Imagining this dude going sideways. Oh, we could go there. Here we go. Alright. To that one, to this, this, and this. Flunk! Oh, that was one of them? Alright. Fucking cool. So we have to do another one. There. 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 No! Not enough lines in the world. Okay. We're gonna go here, and at one point there's gonna be some scary ass motorfaking shit, you know? Whee. No secret code spinning by. Like, I don't know, I'm getting cold watching this game. That doesn't look like snowflakes though. Looks like fucking skin flakes. But that's what happens when you're on a year walk. Dandruff. That's why we're not wearing a hat. Because we're free walking the dandruff. Okay. Sweater is on. We're continuing our year-long walk. Where will we end up? I don't know. So we need to unfold the key. That folded in with some... something. And to open the devil gate. Yeah? It's about right. Is that about right? Oh. Why do I keep finding new paths everywhere all the time? Also, what? No? Okay. Great. Ah. That is great. Alright. Drawing. Down. Down. Up. Down. This will be our passcodes on our phones later. You know. This is why they call the year what? Oh, hello. Oh, yes, naturally. Huh? Huh? No. No. Huh? No. Huh? No. Okay. Glad we did that. Cover all the bases. See, now we're here. That don't make no motherfucking sense. That don't make no sense. But I guess we're going with it. I guess it's fine. I need to punch in the next code. Hello, blood. There you are. Alright. This one, to that one, to that one, to that one, to that one. Great. Did we unlock a new path now? I think so. Should be. Well, hello, Ghost Mommy. Do you have a key? Do you want me to walk with you, or are you gonna jump at me? Where are you leading me? I really feel like I shouldn't trust you. Are you gonna fold into space again? Okay, great. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I just want to see what's over here before we... Nothing. Okay, great. Good. Maybe she's a walking runestone and she'll give us the last hash clone. Ah. She is the keeper of the river. Yeah, I'm with you. You passed the stone. That's where I needed help for some reason. Are you the spirit I'm supposed to... Okay. Great talking to you. Alright. I don't want it to seem like rude or something. Like I wanted to walk this way too. I'm not trying to follow you. Don't turn into Bloodface like the other doll. Great. Okay. Right, okay, we got this one. Left, right, left, 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 right, right, right. Okay, bye. Right, so we go left, right, left, right, 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 and left, left. Hell yeah, thanks, blood doll. I take it back. I take it back. I don't want it. Blood doll. Fuck's sake, you tricked me. I didn't want to open the scary devil gate. Is this what the... Is this what the cougars do these days? They lure you in, fold into space, and then trick you into ringing their door. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing. Ah, that was the right one. Not the scary one. Okay. That was the wrong one. God. No. 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 Oh, it's the music in the background. I thought it had to be the same. Isn't it? There you go. Heard it. at the end, I noticed the music in the background. Damn. Hello? Give me the... Oh! See? Exactly like the fucking cougars! Blood doll. Fact check. God, I got scared. Oh, God. Yes, take back your blood. You might need it for your next victim. Just... Oh, my heart. Jack, give it to me. God damn. I guess I gave my soul for that one. Oh, wow, thanks. Please tell me I got it. You know, I lost my freaking virginity for that shit. We still need the last runestone as well. Maybe it's past the gate. Thanks, blood doll. Bitch. It led me down the path of destruction. Was that some sign that it's going to be in the water? Is that why it dropped like that? Is that way? Is that way? I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh, thank God. No. There. Yeah, no, we did that one. Here. There. Oh, hi. Yeah. Do you need some help? Oh. Necken? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Am I supposed to just stand here? What do you want? Do we need to find these boys? Okay, maybe. Maybe. Good. And you, okay. No, new to you. New to you too. Oh dear Lord, okay. Yeah. I mean, isn't red smoke means that they chose the Pope, but now it means that they don't agree. My mind goes places. Okay, we're fine. N and you, okay. Can I do something else with these? No. Lovely! 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 I do love your little stuff in the oven. Yes. Just what the fuck? Okay, and I still don't know you. What? Why is this one bloody? Encyclopedia. But let's not. We're trying to figure this out by ourselves. Could I do something more here? I don't think so. She was pretty happy with her blooded friggin' tree. That doll should have been... You know what? I was gonna say thank you, but okay, fuck off. Fuck off to you too, I suppose. No, that one just go... See, I knew it was something with those stones. Where the hell do you want to be? You want to lick up your bread? Am I supposed to hold it? I am. Why are you squirming like a little maggot? That is so nasty. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I forget. My hand's gonna start cramping before I even find where I'm supposed to go. Come on. Well, come with me for a ride, okay? But I don't know where we're going. I love the way you twitch. It's so reassuring. It's so nice. I want to take you home with me. Do you want to come home with me? Oh, look at you! And the thing that killed you, probably. What do I know? I'm just on a year walk. Year walk! Year walk! Here's your blood friend from before. I'm quite convinced you were hairless. Really feels like you'd blend well together. No, that's just a ghost lady. How you doing, baby? Keeping up with the times. I have to find 4 of you. You, I don't know about you. Also, how's the water? Okay. That's freaking super duper. Okay, so we just need to find the next set of bloodstains. Next set of bloodstains. Could be anywhere. We could be walking the same path as before. To the mill. Oh, I knew it. Did someone drop a baby in? Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Spin it! How do you like that? Bitch! Bitch! Frickin' bitch! Okay, out of the way! No. 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 Ah. I'm taking you with me. I apparently gather ghost babies. Also, your mom was a bitch. Can I just tell you? She was being a bit of a little bitch, you know. Not the very kind. I don't know where I'm going. This is probably the right way. Yes. Found out another one of the babies. You're welcome. Don't tell me one is at my place, because I take care of babies. I don't let them die, and I don't scare people if they die. Yes. I feel that like that's a healthy balance in life. Okay. You can go back. There. Just, you fit much better there. Yes. Okay, so we still don't know how to open that oven thing. You know? Encyclopedia is a bloody mess. No, that's just the windmill. And the mom, bitch mom. Look, I just want to give your babies to the donkeys. I don't understand what the problem is here. He wears a suit. And he lives in the river. Seems like a genuinely nice guy. Genuinely nice guy. No. That's gonna be a scary stuff later. They're gonna be something fucking scary later. Look forward to it. No bloody mess anywhere. No bloody mess. Yeah, this one, but also what the hell? Can't move anything else in any direction. Let's check the encyclopedia. Årsgång, year walk. Okay. Skogsrået. The Holdra. Bäckahästen. The brook horse. Bäck in Swedish is like, yeah, it's a brook. Obviously, hästen, it means the horse. Mylingen. Or myrlingen. Myrlingen. Ravnen. What? Ravnen? Okay. Okay. Korpen is what I would have said. Nattkorpen. Kyrkogrimmen. Eller grimen. Well, I don't care. But cool. Journal? What? Alright, well. So we're gonna find the last meeting. Okay. Oh, you can click them. Mylingen. Some mylings died at the hands of angel makers. What? The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. Oh, typically the myling was murdered by their mothers, often unmarried women who had been left to fend for themselves. The myling would commonly be left in the woods or to die, or they would have been drowned by their mothers in brooks or bogs. Oh my god. Some mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. The most common way for the myling to haunt was through a horrible wailing sound. The myling might take the form of a ball of light similar to those of Irblos, Scandinavian will-o'-the-wisp, and lead the curious traveler astray. Sometimes they would cry for their mothers to breastfeed them, which would apparently set them free. God, one story from Bergslagen tells of an old farmer on his way home through the forest. He is approached by a small child who follows him and says, "Grandfather, grandfather, I am so hungry." The old man tries to ignore it, but the child keeps on nagging, so finally the old man loses his patience. "If you can find someone to feed you, then feed, but you won't get any milk from me." The child seems pleased and leaves. When the old man comes home, he finds his daughter lying dead on the floor, bleeding from her chest. The child he met was a spirit of his murdered grandson. Oh God. A person who helped the myling find their way to the other side was often left with a gift. According to some sources, the myling would be taken in by other supernatural creatures such as hobs, or if it had been drowned, the brook horse. Oh wait, okay, that was one of them. Okay, but wait, I want to read about the brook horse, Bäckahästen. Sweden is a country that has a lot of lakes, rivers, streams, and brooks. Yep. And Swedish folklore is filled with strange creatures residing in the dark waters. Yep. The brook horse, like Näcken, for example. which is he was playing like the violin or in some place like a flute or something, and he was luring in the children to the water to drown them. So you were warned not to go close to water alone. The brook horse, it was a pale horse who lived in creeks and lakes, luring children to ride on its back. The brook horse's spine grew for every rider that it lured to the top of on top of its back. When the brook horse was satisfied, it leaped into the water, whereupon the children drowned. The brook horse had a lot in common with the Nix, a handsome young fiddler who lured Näcken. Fiddler who lured young girls down into the water, and according to some, they were one and the same. It's likely that the brook horse was made up to keep children from playing too close to the water, yeah. But I didn't know it was just girls. I think it was both girls and boys. Maybe it's the Nix is something else. One of the more unusual descriptions comes from the story told in the north of Dalarna. You remember Dalahäst? That's where they're from. A young man on his way home from his work at a charcoal kiln, he decided to wash up in a nearby creek. The man finds a strange stone formed like a small child in the water. He picks it up. The man notices that he is not alone. He's being watched by a horse walking on 2 legs. God, the horse stretches out a human hand to the man, who gets frightened and runs home to a shack he shares with his fellow workers. He tells a tale to his comrades, who laughed at him and calls him a drunken fool. He shows them the stone that now looks quite ordinary. The man cursed and goes to bed. When the workers wake up the following morning, they find the man dead in his bed, his lung filled with water and the stone nowhere to be seen. The brook horse was almost always closely associated with death, not always in a negative way. For instance, in a sad folklore, Lille Nils, the brook horse is Little Nils. The brook horse is one who finally leads Little Nils's soul home, and thus end his long series of misfortunes. Okay, so let's go back to the waters. Whichever way that was. My eyes now feels weird because I was looking at the text for too long. Oh my god. There. And then here. Mylingen. I found one of them. Now, tell me how to open the kiln. Or whatever they're called. This one. Because we're obviously missing some sort of tool or something to open it, right? There is a map. Huh. That feels a bit like cheating. Am I wrong? Okay, so... Is this okay? I hope this is okay because I'm doing it. So... There's the puzzle box. Vedtorp skog. Wood and box. I mean, Vedtorp is like this red little house. I mean, Vedtorp is actually where you'd keep like the chopped up wood. Vedtorp. Torp is like a summer house or out on the... Wait, what? Svenssons jordkällare. So you know I said that there's like a... Oh wait, you have to go under there. Right. Svenssons jordkällare. Jordkällare is what I call potatiskällare, potato cellar. But jordkällare is like underground cellar. Yeah. So that's where I'll find the last stone. Dead tree. Uggleträdet. Dead tree. Uggleträdet actually means like the owl tree. And this is Rasmussen's kalkugn. Yeah, woods and kiln. I mean, no, Rasmussen's is like a name, Rasmussen. Or it could be like, well, it could refer to a lot of. Rasmus is a regular name. So Rasmussen eller Rasmusson could be a name. Kalkugn is like, well, it's a kiln, but it's more referring to like a big oven. Solsorten. Cottage. I would translate as, oh, you could almost say like, sol means sun, sorten means kind, so kind, sun kind, yeah, sure. Vetorpskog, Vetorpskog, Vetorpskog. We are missing something. Where are the keys? Do we have any keys anywhere? Or some tool or something to break those open? I don't know. Do I need a tool or do I need a key or do... Wait. That's so funny. Oh my god. Found you! God damn it. Right. That was so dumb. I needed keys. Okay, great. Don't jump at me. He just adopted for Bebet. Fucking great. Bye bye, Will of the Wisp. Oh, oh. What? There's blood in the water. Where do you want to lead me now? Oh, the music is so good. Now the question is, where did the crow go? I'm scared now. If I let it go, it's gonna bounce back. Oh wait, the cellar! The cellar, the cellar! Oh no, where was the cellar? The cellar wasn't far from home. Where's home? Not there. Let's say here's home. There. Should I draw that one too? I need more paper. Okay. What the hell am I gonna summon by doing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the microphone, great. Okay. So that exact sign was at the Myling as well, and that's 2. Did I not find that the last symbol? I thought I'd be able to go through this. You want to burn it? No. No. Oh my god. Alright, so the crow is 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's a dead bird. Great. Good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that one, yeah, that was the mealing. Haven't seen that one. Haven't seen that one either. Number 1. Oh gosh, okay. Number 6. Okay. Great. Let me just get the last symbols. That was the... Was it Hilder? Hildring? I don't remember. Can we go further? Yeah. Oh. Gosh. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. We don't have 4, which I'm gonna guess is gonna be the horse. Great. Good. Nice. Yep. Please wait for me down there. Hi. You alright? You want something to eat or... Ah, great. Good. I mean, alright. Oh, thank you so much for waiting for me, babies. One more. Alright. Okay. Left, right, left. Right, right, left, right. Okay. Great. A fork? I thought we would get like seeds or something, but oh my. So we know the... Okay, the Night Raven. Let's read up on that one, I guess. The Night Raven. Carrion birds were deeply linked with misfortune and death in Scandinavian folklore. Yeah, but I love them. The Night Raven, or Nattravnen, was certainly no exception. The Night Raven was described as a large bird with sharp beak, sometimes with holes in its wings. Okay. If a person gazed through those holes, he would become ill. And Odin had 2 of them, right? Other stories told of a giant skeleton bird that would never satisfy its hunger. Travelers foolish enough to be out at night risked being devoured by the terrible bird, especially at festival days such as Christmas or New Year's Eve. Oh yeah, them days. Absolutely. The Night Raven has also been described as an ordinary raven, but if it landed on a house, someone would die shortly with a terrible fever. Overall, the Night Raven was strongly associated with disease. But farmers sent their children out to collect wild bird eggs. When farmers sent out their children to collect wild bird eggs, They had to be careful that they did not pick the eggs of the night raven. Those eggs were considered deadly. But if the children was unsure, he could knock the egg 3 times and say, out with the evil spirits. Ut med dig, onda vålnad. Yeah. If the egg belonged to the night raven, it would turn black. The night raven not only infested the eggs, it also possessed birds, preferably carrion birds. According to some sources, the night raven was a spirit of an evil, greedy man who had not been buried properly. The greed manifested itself in the night raven's fondness for shiny objects. Okay. Do you want something shiny? Maybe we can find something shiny where he is? I don't know. Something shiny here? No. 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 So what do you want? What do you want? Oh, what the fuck? I guess it was his final form? Here I was thinking we just need a... Okay, thank goodness you shine. Shiny! I thought we needed just something like... something shiny for him to devour. But no. He was the shiny. I don't remember how I got to that place. That place in my dreams. I'm sure it's this way. I'm sure it's not. There. Finally. Open. Yes, that is how you insert a key. How did you know? Oh my god, let's go through Devil Gate. What? Okay. That one was 4. The donkey, we don't know. The baby was 2. And the bird was 3, so I'm guessing that that one is 1. Is it a 2? I was guessing on this one. Yep. That's what we do to get to look at this as the face. That's a happy little face on that little church here. That's right. That's right. There's not a devil sign or nothing. It's just a happy little face. It's just happy to see us. Oh. Yes. Why? Oh, I see. Okay, so first it was left. Is it complete left? Yeah, and then it was right. And then it was left. And then it was right 2 times. And then it was left, and then another right. There we go. Well, of course. Hello, Papa. Open! Open! Oh, really? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, that's what we do in Sweden. Pop the goat, we call it. Ah. It's a baby! It's too late now. Oh. Why is this so trippy? Time for the horse. It can't be changed. Three. I don't... The decision has already been made. I'm not sure what we're doing. Oh. And then it goes out. I see. She must stop coming here. We're just high all the time. What is going on? Wait, are we gonna meet her and she's gonna be old? I don't love you anymore. Damn, dude. So she probably got married, right? We just wasted our lives pining after her or something. Hey, weren't you, baby? Helga? I thought you would be old, but okay. Big hacking that, okay. Excuse me? Jonas Tarestad, what the hell? Okay, so what did we miss here? Årsgång, year walk. Year walking was at its core a vision quest with the purpose of being to foresee the future. There were very rigid rules concerning the year walk, and not adhering to them could prove very dangerous, even fatal. How to practice the year walking came to be is shrouded in mystery, but it seemed to have been a widespread practice in Sweden until the beginning of 19th century, and in some rural areas as late as the beginning of 20th century. The practice was likely over 1,000 years old and most certainly pagan. Year walking varied greatly regionally and even locally. There might have been differences between one village and the next. All the variations had a couple of elements in common though. A year walk could not be done on any common day. There were certain days a year when the gate was open, generally in liaison with important festival days such as May Day, God, what do we call it? Yeah, it's like we're celebrating when spring is coming. So we're having Majbrasa, which is like a big bonfire. Midsummer Eve or Christmas Eve, and most commonly New Year's Eve. A year walker could not partake in any of the food or drink that were served on these days, a sacrifice of no little significance since these feasts were some of the rare occasions when food could be plentiful and varied. Yep. A year walker had to avoid other people, so they commonly locked themselves in dark rooms and were not allowed to set a fire for the entire day. Perhaps not a vast sacrifice on Midsummer's Eve, but on cold winter days it could be uncomfortable at least, if not hazardous. If the year walker followed these steps, he would leave his dark room at the stroke of midnight. This would be his last chance to cancel the year walk. Once he ventured out, there was no turning back. The church was the final destination for a year walker. On his way, he would typically encounter a number of supernatural creatures which would pose a threat physically, mentally, and spiritually. If a year walker made it to the cemetery, he would walk around the church in an intricate pattern. Yes, circles. This would open the year walker's eyes to the future, but it would also lure out the church grim. After having completed the year walk, the walker would see visions that could manifest themselves in different manners. When the year walker left the cemetery, he might, for instance, see a somber procession of dancers dressed in their finest church clothes. These would be the people that would die the following year. A reoccurring theme is, of course, the year walker who meets his own ghosts on the road. Another story tells of how a walker would see newly dug graves. Love played a great part too, so a walker would typically meet wedding processions or even attend the weddings yet to come. One testimony from the late 19th century tells of a mental patient named Martin Nilsson, who described his vision as otherworldly experience. Before I saw what happened next year, I lived among the stars. I lived there for many lifetimes, it seemed. What do I care for next year? Time has already ended. Today the practice seems almost entirely forgotten. Okay, skogsrået. Oh yeah, twig bitch, yeah. The Huldra. The Huldra is known to have played a part in the Norse mythology, but she is likely of an even older origin, from when a man lived off the forest rather than the fields. The Huldra was a guardian of the forest. She tended to the trees, planted animals. A single large tree in the grove, surrounded by smaller trees, was often considered to be the Huldra's home, or even the Huldra herself. In most stories, she presented herself as a beautiful young woman. This was, however, not her real appearance. Well, duh. Very few saw Huldra's true face. We did! and even fewer lived to speak of it. I mean, I don't know if we're dead. She was often described as a lonely and woe-filled creature. Her relationship with humans was very complex. She could enthrall a man with her beautiful song and lure him deeper and deeper into the forest, where she either wedded or killed him. Okay. The man kissed the Holdra. The man kissed by the Holdra became apathetic and slow. Okay, great. According to some accounts, the Holdra was a positive force. If a hunter was kind to the Holdra, she might blow her breath down the barrel of his rifle, which would bless the hunt. Okay. Colliers consider her their friend, as she kept fires from spreading from their charcoal kiln. She also helped those who willingly offered their blood to her. But this was dangerous, as the Holdra might drink the giver dry. The Holdra was thus capable of doing both good and bad deeds. It was very hard to predict whether she would help or harm, since she played by the rules known only to her. Kyrkogrimmen. Of all the creatures in Swedish folklore, the Church Grim was doubtlessly the most complex and certainly the most feared. Little is known of it, since it was considered bad luck to even speak about it. You shall not be named. The Church Grim appearance varied, which could possibly be attributed to the nature of the Church Grim's origin. When a church was built in medieval times, an animal was sometimes buried alive under the floors. God. Most commonly goats, since these were comparatively cheap. No, they were goats. There have also been stories of criminals being buried alive as punishment. Oh my god. Oh, it's like the guy under the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that could be it. They brought it there. In other versions, the criminal's heart was cut out and placed inside an animal carcass that was sacrificed. Okay. The heart was central in many of the myths surrounding the Grimm. Stories from the south of Sweden told that if you could touch the Church Grimm's heart, you could stare into the eye of creation. The Church Grimm guarded the church against thieves and grave robbers, but because of it, even honest folks avoided the church at night. Some stories say that if you were unlucky enough to be the last one to die during the year, you would serve the Church Grim for the following year. Cool. There are other stories that suggest that the Church Grim was not a guardian at all, but rather a sort of parasite that was drawn to the energy of the church. While there, it fed on people's hopes, dreams, and fears. A recent and controversial theory suggests that the Church Grim was closely related to the nameless Bronze-aged deity. Åsa Wallander. Endless advice and encouragement. Oh. I wish they would sing in Swedish instead. Baby Selma. Oh my god. Gardebäck. Magnus Gordon Gardebäck. Simoko. Written it all down. Everything that happened. It can be changed. Deliver the message. The journal. The secret is hidden. North of the mill. South of the brook. Remember. A secret. North of the mill, south of the brook. Huh. Walk again. What? Goddamn. Okay, north of the mill, south of the brook. Okay, we have to do that. We have to do that. Oh my god. Let's do that, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, we never solved this motherfucker. That's true. Damn. Okay, continues. We can go in. I think we should begin the year walking and then we can go north of the mill and south of the brook, right? That's what I think. That's what I think. It's a qualified guess. It is indeed a qualified guess. I am a qualified year walker. Do it every year. That's the secret sauce. Secret sauce. Let's go not eat food. And hope we don't die from the cold. So we wanted to look into the future. Why? Because so she told this new suitor that, oh, I'm gonna give you a year. I mean, give me a year. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, you know. And then a year went by and she had to give her answer, which apparently was yes. But then in the end of the year walk, it came to the realization that it's too late, we're not gonna be together, I don't love you. But why was she dead? Is it because we is it because we like met her in the year walk? Now what do you mean? At what point can we go? North of the mill. What does it mean? OALM 68? 1984? Is it like... Oh wait, it's the login, right? Wait, hold on. The Olm 68 password 1894. Huh? Theodore's posts. Hello, new system. Testing photo uploads, it works. What? Should probably write here more often. God. Read about every book on Swedish folklore there is. Surprised how little what has been written down about year walking. Need more source information. I mean, I think a lot of that was burned, to be honest, when church came in. Talk to, if there's such a thing, I don't know if it's actually made up or not. Talk to ES. He suggested some field work might be good, but I feel that I might be 30 years too late. Been talking to elderly folks, eating cookies and drinking coffee. Fika. Their knowledge about yearwalking has been limited, to say the least. Barely any one of them knew what it was. If they did, they had heard stories. They had heard stories as children but forgotten the details, thinking ES sent me on a wild goose chase. Interviews at the retirement home. Oh gosh, hold on. May I never grow old. Oh my god. The last interview was intriguing, if very brief. Talked to one Astrid Jansson. She was over 100 years old. Clear at times, did not know a lot about folklore, but she did claim that her grandfather's brother had once yearwalked. Sadly, she did not know his name. He had died many years before she was born. Might have to look into it. Her maiden name was Svensson. Astrid Svensson? Which leaves me with a lot of possibilities. Yeah, Svensson is like... And Jansson is very common Swedish names. She was born in Vedtorp, and I can only hope that her grandfather was as well. More interviews, nothing more worth mentioning. Professor Asp called today. He hinted that the faculty wanted to take part of my research. Followed up with my visit at the retirement home. In the early 20th century, there were 6 households in Vedtorp with the surname Svensson, according to the church book. Astrid was born in 1913. Her grandfather was named Carl Fredrik. He had 2 brothers. One died in 1942. The other brother, Daniel Svensson, died in 1895. Since Astrid said that her great-uncle died before she was born, Daniel is the one that supposedly yearwalked. A miller apprentice. Going to the library to check out old newspapers tomorrow. Looked for reference of Daniel Svensson in the old newspapers. I'm grasping at straws. Another day at the library, nothing of interest. Bored. I'm about to give up. Excited! The newspaper finally mentioned a Daniel Svensson. He was apparently arrested for the murder of a young woman in Vedtorp. Oh, what? He was apparently arrested for the murder of a young woman in Vedtorp. Information is scarce. Her name was Stina Nilsson, and she was a miller's daughter. Her body was found on a field outside the village. She had been stabbed multiple times. The library should be open longer. Hope I can find the reference. So what they're saying. Vedtorp den 21. En ung man har arresterats för mordet av Mjölnardotter. So Vedtorp the 21st. A young man have been arrested for the murder of the Mjölner daughter or Miller daughter, Stina Nilsson. Länsman, how do you say that? Regional men, like the länsman Hjelm och fjärdingmannen Persson har emotgått råd att söka. I think it's some like the responsible people, like have like a head of the, not the state, but like that area or something like that. I'm not really quite sure what those titles are. About söka en Mjölnarlän. So they're they received the suggestion or the tip to search for some miller apprentice. This is old Swedish, by the way. By the name of Daniel Svensson. När de sedermera besökte when they'd visited Daniel in his household, they found him sitting in bloody clothes. Hjelm arrested Daniel right there and then, or on the spot, and anordnade rask transport, fixed fast transport to Kristinestads fängelse. Kristinestad is a town, a prison, då stämningen på orten kan beskrivas som mycket hetsk. Since the mood in this little place that they live, this little orten, is like smaller than like a regular town, could be described as very agitated. Sin fästman är Nidingen, troligen hade han väntat på henne då. Mördaren utdelades 20 hugg. So he stabbed, the murderer stabbed her over 20 times. He described the deed as based in jealousy drama. She had some sort of connection with the murderer. I can't see it. It's cut off. But like that they had some sort of unchristian sort of connection. The Vetorpaborna is like the citizens in Vetorp är upprörda. They are upset and truly surprised about this horrible deed. The young man is arrested and is described by his mate as he's a fast and good worker and have good hands with animals, and he's a little quiet and strange. And others say that he's hot-tempered, like he gets angry, and he seems to be drinking. The motive behind the murder seems to have been jealousy, not many details. Apparently Stina was going to marry Lukas Tapper. She was on her way home from Lukas' parents when she was intercepted by Daniel. She was found the following morning, just 17 years old. I feel a tad guilty about my excitement yesterday. After all, there are great tragedies behind this. The press seemed to have lost interest in the case after a while, found nothing today. Maybe ES can tell me about it. Tell me something. Had a long talk on the phone with ES. The murder case was unknown to him. He had, however, spent a lot of time in Vetorp during the 60s when he studied folklore in the area. There had been a rather peculiar rune stone that seemed to predate the Viking age. Really? ES claimed that there was a that would explain why I couldn't read out the runes, maybe. Because some of them are like quite easy to remember. ES claims that there was a definite connection between the symbols on the stone and the year walking. He could not tell how. Wanted to check it out. Vetorp-mördaren. That's like a whole ass. It wouldn't look like that. If it would be that all the folding and stuff like that, the paper would break if it would been that old. So obviously this is fabricated, but it would have looked better if it was looking like the paper in the back, because old preserved Swedish paper or books are looking much more like this in the back than this. That bothers me a little bit. If it would have been that poor, in that poor condition, it would fall apart because of these seams. There would be a lot of holes in it. Sorry. Uninterested tidbit. Went to the library again in case I missed something about Daniel. Indeed, I had found another article. Feeling upset and a little sad, borrowed the article just in case. You don't borrow it like that. Perhaps there was more to learn about Daniel. Booked a hotel room in Vetorp. Arrived at Vetorp. It's a small place. One street cuts through the village. It's a rather depressing place. To be fair, the weather could not do any place justice. Sure, mate. The hotel is empty beside me and a group of dog toy manufacturers who are a bit on the noisy side. Must ask chef for the veal recipe. Got a map from the hotel owner. Excited about the archive. Have a feeling that I will find something major. Just got back from the archive, an interesting place. Sadly, it's only open 4 hours a day. It's understandable since I was the only visitor. Possibly found the files I needed. Tomorrow, reading and lots of it. I knew it. This is how it's looking. Old Swedish paper, this is more how it's looking. Except not here. It's fascinating how it can look. Really, but I can see that this is not really it. The archive has exceeded my wildest dreams. On the New Year's Eve of 1893, Daniel Svensson did indeed year walk. The court record refers to his year walk at several occasions. I have just started to scratch the surface. There must be beliefs hidden among these papers that have been forgotten for ages. Amazing. This is by far the largest, by far the latest recorded year walk. I hope I'm excused. What sort of elderly home did he go to that he managed to find that one exact Astrid Jansson that somehow remembered this? My God. I hope I'm excused for borrowing the file from the archive. They gave me little choice since they are closing during the weekend. Could not sleep last night, too excited by the files. Much of the records are of legal nature, but there are relevant passages. Daniel claimed that he knew that he would murder Stina after seeing it in a vision on his year walk. Sadly, the scribe has not bothered to take it all down and occasionally just referred to it as a rambling of a madman. Poor boy. There are certain elements that are new to me. Must write them down in detail later on. Need fresh air. Daniel's cabin Solsorten is briefly mentioned in the protocol. We'll ask around about it. Hope it still exists. There's the box. Drove around for hours in the forest today. These are woods to get lost in. Yeah. Ask for the directions from every local. Most people never heard of the cabin. Was about to give up when I met an old man. His aunt lived there till the 60s. From then it had three different owners that used it as a summer house until the mid 80s. The last family that owned the cabin only stayed there one summer. Their 5-year-old son drowned in the brook nearby. Oh my God. And after that they never returned. No wonder. Holy crap. Nobody has lived there since. The old man's nephew owned the land. I asked the old man if I could pay it a visit. He did not think there could be anyone that would mind. The cabin is situated deep in the forest. No sign, no road, just a narrow path. This was the place where he started his year walk over 100 years ago. Felt overwhelming by the thought could not enter. It's a lonely place. The only other buildings I could find in the area was an underground storehouse. Guess it might have belonged to the cabin. It was too dark to see anything, but I can't imagine there would be anything of significance in there. That's pretty kind of cool. On my way back to the car, I found this strange box. This one. What an odd thing to leave in the middle of the forest. Seemed to be in more or less mint condition. Could not resist taking it. Tonight I need whiskey and a lot of it. Oh my God. Went to Vetorp Church today. It's a small white stone church built in the 12th century. The place where the church stands has been used for worship even earlier than that, according to the priest I met. He showed me around the premises. Put a bouquet of flowers on Stina's grave. Seemed appropriate. The almost unlikely somber epitaph reads, "In memory of our loving daughter, Stina Nilsson." Yeah. Damn. Her cries for mercy could not sway his hand. Depressing. Searched for Daniel's grave, but there was no stone, and according to the priest, there probably never was. The gravestones ES told me about are gone. The priest is not sure where they are or when they disappeared. Weather has been unreasonably bad. Spent the day at the country archive, had trouble concentrating, tried to locate the photograph of Daniel Svensson, but no luck. The clerk explained that a lot of stuff was lost when the files were moved from the regional archive back in 1976. Apparently there was another murder case in Vetorp in the early 1890s. Elisa Rasmussen drowned 4 infants in a creek. She was an angel maker who received foster children from poor unmarried mothers. Lisa promised to find the babies good homes in exchange for a hefty sum of money. This was all a charade. A charade? As soon as the mothers had paid what little they owned, she drowned their children in a nearby creek. Holy crap. All files from that trial have been lost. Outrageous. Think I'm done with the archive. Been thinking a lot about that church. Strange day. The runestone ES talked about is not marked on any map. Talked to the man at the service station. He drew me a rather primitive map. This looks like the maps I would draw. Skogen, that means the forest. Bäcken is like the river. Motorväg is like the road. Kvarnen, the mill. Searched for the stone for a long time, almost give up. Found it at last. Felt compelled to touch it. Trädet, that means the tree. Had a strange sensation of looking beyond. Beyond what? The feeling lasted for quite some time. Heading home today. Wish I had more time. This stone is old, might predate Christianity, but I fail to see how it is connected to year walking. Could not resist stopping by the church on my way home. Walked around it for a bit. It's a pretty church, not remarkable, but there is something about it. Feel that the church and the stone are connected somehow. Oh, there it is. Found the box when I unpacked. Had almost forgotten about it. It seems to have some lock-like construction, but I have yet to understand exactly what it is or how to open it. It reminds me of one of those puzzle boxes. The wheel with the symbol suggests it opened by entering a password. It must be old. Maybe ES knows something about it. Decided not to tell ES about the box. He might not appreciate that I took it with me. He always nagging me about ethics. But come on. Let's party, Theo. Busy week, classes and meetings. This faculty is really getting in the way of my research. Feeling a bit strange. I've had weird dreams ever since I came back from Vetorp. Odd dreams. The hell? Dreamt that I was in vast wasteland. I was researching for the keys to my locker together with Jenny from high school. We laughed and dug in the sand. Suddenly the sky lit up and Jenny pointed to a simple constellation of stars. She whispered in my ear to never forget it. Okay. Wrote it down. Read an account of a year walk by the name of Råmedal in an old book I came over in a used bookshop. Råmedal's story is a little more than a tall tale told by a drunken oaf. Most of them seem to be Daniel stick out. It haunts me. Held a lecture on year walking. Several faculty members attended it. They ridiculed me in front of the students. What the f... Another strange dream. I was doing my homework. Was stressed because the oil lamp was running out of oil. And when it did, the pale horse outside the window would come inside. The lamp burned out and everything went black. Woke up soaking in sweat. Hästen means the horse. Must remember to buy groceries. Fiddled with the box. I have no clue how to open it. Frustrating. What jealous, small-minded, greedy creature the faculty members are, and they will undoubtedly create small-minded, jealous and greedy students. Don't feel the need to share any of my research with the faculty anymore. They don't deserve to read something that my hand has written. They would not understand anyway. The thought of what's inside the box is like an itch that can't be scratched. I've searched for references to anything about it, but I have found nothing that resembles it at all. You should go to the church. Have more strange dreams. Something happened in those woods. Is here walking a mere vision quest? Are the visions brought on by the lack of light and food? Yes, believe so. Not so sure. Dreamt of the runestone. Was in the forest outside Vedtorp. Mrs. Boman was walking up to me. I was very afraid. She said that I had been a bad boy and broken the rules. Before I could defend myself and tell her that I did not mean to be naughty, she withered into dust. I found myself in front of the runestone. The Grimm's eye glowed at me. Woke up. Find myself thinking of the stone. I was gonna say horse. What does it mean and how is it connected to yearwalking? What did people do in those woods? Yeah. Do not feel like sleeping tonight. Drinking coffee and watching TV. If I stay awake, those dreams will stay away. Could not understand much of the student's presentation today. Must sleep. Someone is watching me all the time. Got an email reminder to deliver the text for the game. Wrote 7 or 8 pages. Hopefully it's enough. Waiting. Don't know for what. Have a feeling that something is on its way. Received an odd email today. Har inte fått några klagomål på dina... It's a baby belly. Got over 1,000 of these during last night. The email seemed to have stopped when my inbox was full. Don't know what it would mean. What it could mean. Maybe it's a prank by my students. But they seem too unimaginative to come up with something like this. Don't think it will end here. Almesten. Is it some kind of threat? Called the priest, told him of my plight. He said that Vedtorp sometimes had a strange effect on people, but it rarely lasted. Do not think he understands. I was going to ask him about the box, but decided to hang up when he suggested I should see someone. Woke up last night, heard baby screaming from beneath the floorboards. My god, panicked. Managed to pry up some floorboards. The screaming stopped. What the hell? The Watchers, the Night Raven, the Holdra, the Brook Horse, and the Church Grim. There might be others, cannot be sure. Can they disguise themselves? Maybe they can read my mind? The Watchers, because they watch. That's what they do, but is it all they do? Yearwalking, system error. Yearwalking works, but it was never meant to. It's against the rules. The universe blinked its eye and someone crossed all the barriers that are known as space and time. The Watchers are watching, but who are watching the Watchers? How can you bend the time and space? Got in a heated argument with ES. He is surprisingly scornful of my theories. Must remember that he is an old man and he might not be as open to new ideas any longer. He claims that it's impossible to gaze into the future. The future is not set. Nothing happens until it happens. Of course it is impossible to look into the future according to logic, but I'm not sure they are playing according to our rules. The Watchers are more than they appear, and less, and they are real, yet they are unreal. They do not exist in the manner that this table and this chair exists. How do I know these things? Are they my thoughts? Am I writing this? I certainly did not draw this, and yet it's right there in my notebook. Watchers or antibodies? Oh, so those creatures would be part of you. Daniel broke the rules and he was punished. Held another lecture. Last one for a long while, it seems. It's been decided that I need a break, but it matters not. Have more important things to do. I've been an idiot. Someone is playing with me. These shapes. It's the same as on the box. Did someone see me take it? Tried the symbols I have received, but the box remains shut. There must be more coming. Woke up last night. The telephone rang, answered, could not hear anyone, hung up, it rang again, answered, could not hear Could hear someone speak on the other side. Could not make out what was being said. The voice was too far away, hung up, it kept ringing, cut the cord. Bought whiskey, bought food, people stare. Don't want to go out there again, too many know who I am. If you break the rules, there will be consequences. Wish I had not cut the cord on my phone, need to hear a human voice, don't dare to go out. At first I didn't even notice. One of the paintings in my living room has been replaced. It must have happened during the 30 minutes I slept. Cannot let my guard down. Someone was here or something. Will the antibodies come for me? Am I a virus in the eye of the universe? Boarded up the balcony and all the windows. Nothing can come in now, I hope. Shouldn't be possible, but someone was here again. I'm definitely being threatened. There was a knife on my kitchen table. Old, but sharp. I realize that the knife is his. We are connected. Oh my god. The church is central to this, and yet it is not. Perhaps the church itself is not important, but rather the energy of the place. Perhaps the gate is always there, but it's not a gate. Gates are meant to be opened or closed. This is a rift in the fabric of the very existence of everything. But why allow it? Why does the universe or God or someone not shut the gate? If we are not meant to do it, why let us? I can hear the heart of the universe beating. What's happening? Feel like a worm under a big boot. I feel like the shadow is hanging over me, waiting to get crushed. She sings and I follow. And I shall follow. She is trying to fool me. That I know, but I must get closer to her because then I get closer to the key that leads to the heart of it all. I didn't steal the box because it begged me to take it with me. Daniel survived all the watchers sent by the universe. He was lured by the temptress, brought the innocents to the pale horse, unearthed the parasite, and finally faced the master of them all. And yet he was destroyed. Could it have gone any other way? Was he doomed from the start? Am I doomed? Is the future set, or can it be altered? Must help him. It's the right thing to do. There are bonds between us. Might have figured it out. 5 watchers, 5 symbols, which means there is one more coming. So tired, can't seem to hold my thoughts for any period of time. Should probably eat more often, but I must resist. It's important that I come prepared. The heart beats stronger, but I will break it and see beyond everything. In the end, it was the nature of man that got Daniel. Must free myself from all desires. That's how they get you. Can love really be a weakness, or is it strength? And that poor girl, it just seems unfair. If there's anything I can do, if the future can be altered, why not the past? Am I playing the part of the fool in the cosmic play? And if so, to what purpose? Disconnected the microwave oven, just in case. Feeling absolute terror at the possibility that there is no purpose, no rhythm, no rhyme, no reason to any of it. Why me? The only way I can help him is if I break the rules. It will come at a price. But what do I care if I can rise above it all? Saw her lifeless body. She is beautiful even in death. Have been crying ever since. It all seems so needless, so cruel. Ready for anything. Don't care anymore. He's finally here, the last one. Woke up with this in my palm. Tried to wash it out. It's a tattoo. Tested them in the different kinds of combination. Wait, so one was like that, and then there was a triangle, and then there's a happy mouth. Tested them in all different kinds of combinations, but I could not figure out how. I must sleep. I will open that box tomorrow. Of course, so simple. Rotate the wheel, release, then the symbol aligns with the grim. Rotate the wheel and release when the symbol aligns with the grim, in the order that they were delivered to me. But why was it empty? I thought it was Daniel all along. I thought that he was here, but it cannot have been he who sent me the password. It doesn't make sense. If the box was empty, it must be meant to be filled. Oh god. Is it a heart? I still do not understand who sent the symbols. If it was not the boy, then it must have been the Watchers. But why? Are they toying with us, helping us in some perverse, twisted way? From the get-go, he was doomed. They got him at the very thought of year walking, but I think the girl can be saved. I put everything he needs in the box and locked it. I will leave it there where I found it, where all of this started. If my mind is set to this, does it mean that I am doomed too? The rift is open, he wants me to go through. Packed my things, I wonder if I will come back. Church, the windmill, the house. Solsorten, it's cold here. I wish I could light a fire, but I must not do it. But I must do it right. Surprised how calm I feel. Only hours remain. It's midnight. Okay, so I need to go back. Don't remember how to get back to the house. There's the box. Okay, so the first one is an upside down triangle. There. And then it was a T. So a square. And then a right way triangle. And a happy face. Oh god. Yesterday morning, Vetorp killer Daniel Svensson was executed at the Christiana Stad's prison. He was found guilty for the heinous murder of the young Stina Nilsson last year. The death sentence has been criticized by the highly renowned Dr. Helmer Lundbeck, who stated that Daniel is suffering from an abnormal psyche. He seems to have problems discerning past from present, and his vision is visions of terrible creatures, something not uncommon among schizophrenics. Daniel cannot be held accountable for his actions and should be given treatment at an institution for the criminally insane. The execution was performed by Gustav Dahlberg. This was his fourth execution. Last year he was to perform his execution of the notorious Lisa Rasmussen, who was charged with the murder of 4 infants in Vetorp, but who took her own life before the sentence could be carried out. Security has been improved greatly since. Daniel Svensson was composed during the whole process. Besides the slightly shaking hand so common among the criminal type, you could not tell Daniel from any other young man. He sobbed loudly once when he laid his head down low, but quickly regained his composure. A quick prayer and a swift, powerful stroke, and it was over. According to the attending priest Granath, Daniel's last words were, "I should have killed myself. Then none of this would have happened." You are long dead when I write this, and I have not yet been born, yet we are connected beyond life, death, space, and time. It's impossible. It's the impossible made possible by year walking. But the Watchers always win. Even though you've not passed through the rift yet, they sense the urge and they want their sacrifice. I wish there could be another way. I am sorry, but for her there is still hope. You can save her. You know what you must do. Oh. DS. Daniel. That was his own... Wait, what? Oh! We got the other ending! Dude! I'm glad you took the time to do that bit too. That was cool. Very cool. The end. Okay, let's see. Ah, walk again. Oh man, that was cool. Yeah. All right. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. That was really nice. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!